Do you remember the first time you picked up a paintbrush? Maybe it was in preschool when you were painting with watercolors and brought home a monstrosity that your parents reluctantly hung on the fridge. Or maybe it was when you had to paint over that hole in the wall, but you didn't check to see if you bought the right color. Or maybe you're more like me back in 2015 when you picked up your Wii U gamepad, purchased this new game Splatoon, and equipped the one and only ink brush, quickly regretting this decision due to the finger and joint pain that swiftly followed. That, my friends, is real art. Hello everybody and welcome back. I hope you have a canvas handy because we're going to take a look at the only weapon class in Splatoon that may be made from horsehair: brushes. Throughout the years, these weapons have been causing aches and pains in the hands of the users that dare main them. I've personally never been a fan of the exhausting gameplay that brushes have, but you cannot deny that these weapons are very formidable, especially in modes like Clam Blitz. So I guess I'll have to suck it up and use these things at least once. There aren't many brushes in this game, but the classic ink brush is a good one to start with. Let me give you a quick demonstration on how to use these things. After about 2 to 3 hours of warming up your hands, you want to just spam the trigger as fast as humanly possible. This will swing the brush back and forth rapidly, flinging ink ahead of you and smacking the sense out of anything in front of you. Yeah, getting slapped around by an ink brush is one of the most frustrating things in this game. Additionally, if you hold down the trigger, you can drop the ink brush to the ground and push it around, painting a trail behind you. In this game, the ink brush comes with Splat Bomb and Killer Whale, so if you like being really loud and obnoxious, congratulations, I found your new main. Okay, well, we're using an ink brush on Humpback Pump Track, which really just is peak Splatoon, I think. Well, you know, unlike the weapons that I normally main, these things do not have a lot of range, so it's gonna take a lot of adjusting for me to be good with this today, alright? So be patient. That's great. That's wonderful. You know, the best thing about the brush is that you can put it on the ground, you can zip around the map, which in my case just means it's faster and more efficient for me to get blown up by bombs. I feel like you probably don't see ink brush players all around that much. I think Octobrush is usually the preferred one just because it has a little more range. I'm sure you get more for your trigger spamming when you're using an Octobrush as opposed to an ink brush. But hey, I'm not going to write this weapon off as bad because it's not. This gear has thermal ink. I don't usually pay attention to the gear abilities when I select the gear. I just select gear that feels relevant to the weapon. For example, today I'm dressed as an artist, for those that couldn't tell. But I didn't realize this gear has thermal ink, which actually is a really good ability. At least I like it. I don't know. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me that it's doo-doo, but, well, this is not going to be a good turf war. I don't really feel like I have the most turfing power in this lobby. In fact, I probably have the least out of every weapon here. But that's not going to stop me from playing another game. Well, our team is composed of 2 brushes and 2 arrow sprays. I mean, the matchmaking in this game is perfect. You know, doctors say you need to brush twice a... Oh, that was going to be my line. Hang on, I got to deliver that line. Doctors say you need to brush twice a day, Charger. Man, this decavitator is really, caffeinated. More like decaffeinator. Wait, that means decaf. Whatever, you get the joke. You know what I was going for. Now we get the drop on this guy. Go, 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 go. Oh man, they always run away. That's the most annoying part about this, is they could just leave. I hate that. I hate having a weapon where if I'm shooting an enemy, they could just leave. Man, this thermal ink rocks, dude. I can see where they are, I see where they're going, and I can die to them even more efficiently. It's perfect. I gotta say, I do really like this special. I don't main enough weapons that have it, really. I don't get to use it all that often, but I like it a lot. Oh my lord. It's like Decavitator is the perfect counter for Brush, but Brush is the perfect counter for Decavitator. And so we're stuck in an infinite loop of killing each other. I feel like brushes really don't get to actually shine all that much in turf war, because especially the ink brush, it is not really a turfing weapon. It does excel, however, in ranked. All I need to do is not die right away. All right, well, let's run it back a little bit. Because the thing I can do is I can die to blasters really easily. I promise this is a good weapon. I'm gonna show it off appropriately. There you go, that's how you use this thing, alright? Gotta get up in their faces and splat them. That's how this thing works. Its mobility is its strongest asset. Utilize it. One thing I do really like about this kit, of course, is Splat Bomb. I was known in high school as the Splat Bomb Master. Mostly because nobody in my high school played Splatoon, so I kind of solo held that title, but I'm proud of it nonetheless. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this a little bit, honestly. Okay, now that I've, like, started to figure out, I kind of like this weapon a lot, actually. Like, this kit is actually really, really good. Splat Bomb Master, baby! There we go. Every time. Oh, Splat Bomb, you are the best. Wow, that went better than expected. I'm not gonna be a brush main by the end of the day, but I gotta admit, man, this thing's pretty good. I'm hoping at some point, maybe the modes change and we can take this thing to Clan Blitz. Because I feel like this weapon really shines when it's Clan Blitz. I'm gonna grab the Rainmaker. I know this is not I Hate Rainmaker, but we gotta win the game. There we go, baby. That's how you do it. Gotta sneak up behind them. I love flanking in this game. This weapon is meant for that. That's all we gotta do. Yeah, go get him, Killer Whale. Go get him for me. I do miss the original Killer Whale. That was always a good time in Splatoon 1. But you know what? This one isn't so bad. Oh my god, I'm kicking butt with this weapon today. I could have got a triple. Next is the Ink Brush Nouveau, the only other ink brush in this game, and it comes with Ink Mine and Ultra Stamp. You know, the Ultra Stamp is kind of like a giant ink brush if you think about it. It leaves a pattern in the ground instead of a trail of ink because, you know, it's a stamp. But it does have a handle. It does also make you faster and crushes your opponents relentlessly. That's about where the similarities end. So, same brush, different kit. What are we gonna talk about this one? Well, we got ink mines, which as you're running along your trail, you can just place one behind. However, that is probably the least effective way to use this. Better way to use it is to place it right in front of them. Then they're gonna trip over it because they have to. See, it works every time. And somehow that one also worked too, I guess. Oh, I forgot I don't have Splat Bomb. I was literally just talking about it. I kind of miss Splat Bomb, honestly. I had much more fun with that. Come on, man. I'm trying to show off this weapon. Like, it just... Butt cheese apparently has something else to say. Don't worry, team. We got 6 seconds left. This is when the brush comes alive. See? Told ya. I mean, you're gonna get that gameplay anywhere else? Not only here. Oh, Butt cheese is on my team now. And he's obnoxious. Who would've guessed? Oh my gosh, man. You know what I need to do? I need to use my special. That's what the problem is. I'm failing to use the strongest tool that I have at my disposal. Now, we go in, and we smash him up. I can't even do that. I can't even do, like, what's going on, dude? I definitely miss being a Splat Bomb specialist. You know what I mean? I was having the most fun during that time, I think. Nowadays, I'm just struggling to stay alive. Maybe in ranked I'll have a little bit better luck. They have 2 order rollers on that team. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's a new thing for me. Gotta be really sneaky and aggressive. That's the only sauce to it. That's what you gotta do, man. That's how you play this thing. Whoa! Oh, that was scary. I saw my life flash before my eyes. And it was a lot of Splatoon gameplay. That's not a good thing. I got this. Yeah, that was a failed... Okay, throwing your stamp is a really fun thing, right? Because you always think it's gonna go really good, and you're like, well, I got a lined-up shot, I could probably make this, and then when you don't, it's like, wow. The biggest waste of a special imaginable. I think what I need to do is practice something called evasive maneuvers, alright? You can't just be going in a straight line, because they're gonna track onto you and kill you just like that. What you need to do is be unpredictable. What you need to do is be unpredictable. So unpredictable that even you don't know where you're gonna end up next. They can't track onto you if you don't know what you're doing. I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna try going this way. Well, he sees me, so I'm not gonna go that way. A change of plans after the change of plans. Good thing we got beacons to jump to. This is always a good thing. You know what? A brush's best guy is beacons, right? Hey, we won! Wow, that's... I did not contribute to that at all. That was entirely my team. Don't even put me in the victory screen. I feel like I've, like, kinda got the hang of this. But I'll probably have a lot more fun with a brush that has just a little bit more range, and that's what the next brush is gonna give us. This is the Octo Brush. It's very similar to the Ink Brush. It works exactly the same, except it's a little slower and has a lot more range. The frustrating thing about these as a non-brush player is it's really easy to underestimate the range. Sometimes it feels like you're standing 20 feet away and you'll get hit by these things. You'll see a lot of these in modes like Clam Blitz, because you can rush getting clams and then score, and if anybody gets in your way, you can, you know, brush them off. So this is the Octo Brush. Now this is a brush that I can definitely get behind. And I guess technically I'm always behind it because it's, you know, a brush that swings in front of me. I'm not gonna get this on a technicality, you know what I mean. This running speed is significantly slower. But I still think it's gonna be really good for getting away from problems. Also because we have a special that can get me at anywhere, at any time. Let's go pay this guy a visit. Yeah, I may have died, but I looked cool while I was doing it, and I think that's all that matters. See, I feel like I do just more damage and I have more range. Like, okay, that's pretty good, right? This is good. This is a good weapon. Hahaha, I am the superior brush player. Mainly because I kind of saw you coming and I had a little bit of an unfair advantage. And that's all you need as a brush. Please! Okay, I'm gonna use Zipcaster effectively once. We've done like 5 videos that had Zipcaster in it, and I've absolutely whiffed it every time. Not today. I will use Zipcaster. What's going on here? Hey, buddy. Oh, man, this thing is brutal. It really is. I'd be scared to be on the other end of this. Go ahead, use it. I dare you, I dare you. Oh, you missed? That's embarrassing. Okay, I don't have that much range. Be careful not to overestimate how much range you have. It's a lot, but it ain't that much. Time to break out the special. Here we go. Okay, there you go. There's a good example of how to use it. I made that work. And we jump out. Perfect. Finally, a good actual example of that Zipcaster being used. Told you guys I would deliver good zap coaster gameplay. And there it is. Remember, be unpredictable with this thing. So unpredictable I couldn't even predict how much ink was left in my tank by the time I was done moving around. Well, we're on Splat Zones now, which isn't what I was banking on for the ranked mode. But it shouldn't be a problem with the Octobrush. I'm circling you like a shark, buddy. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, that was fun. That was fun. That's what it's like to be a shark. Dying to Fortnite is really not. That's also part of being a shark. Well, okay, bad first game. I gotta get used to how much slower this weapon is, which is fine. Ah, the Nautilus. I remember the Nautilus. I just used it the other day. Wait, I got this. Watch this. Yeah, uh-oh, splashdown! Okay, they got me. Please don't let jumping in be a bad idea. Please don't let jumping in be a bad idea. It was a bad idea! No! The one thing I didn't want it to be! Alright, just spam those bombs, dude. Those bombs are so good. Do not sleep on them. Not sleeping on a bomb is generally good advice, but I think you get what I mean. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I meant by don't sleep on it. That guy must have taken a nap. He's down here, get him! Yeah, baby. See, this map is great, because it's almost like a shark tank. You know? You got a bunch of brushes at the bottom, and anytime they dive in, you bite them! Sorry, I'm getting a little too aggressive. This is Splatoon. I'm using a paintbrush. The last Octobrush we can look at is the Octobrush Nouveau. This one comes with Squid Beacon and Inkstorm. In Splatoon 2, this weapon also came with Beacon, and even in Splatoon 1, the original Octobrush came with Squid Beacon. That means every Splatoon game so far has an Octobrush with Beacon. It's a popular kit for a reason. Nothing screams brush main like placing down a beacon, rushing in and dying immediately, and then jumping right back to your own beacon. Now this kit is kind of almost like the Nautilus kit that they gave in this game, so I should be pretty good when it comes to using this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it won't be that good. This, of course, is why we lay down the beacons, and they aren't paying attention, so we can get them! Hang on. This idea has wings, I promise. Get him! He doesn't see me! See, I told you. I don't know what I told you, but I definitely told it to you. I'm out of here, bro. Oh! Wait, hold on. What's that hitbox? What's that hitbox? 'Cause I'm pretty sure he was nowhere near me. It's Splatoon. I can't challenge it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I am a lot more pleased with the ink coverage that the Octobrush has. It feels like it actually does pretty good. Especially for a brush. And especially given that we're playing Turf War and Splat Zones, that's really important right now. I'm having a good time with this thing. No, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Octobrush, I'm kind of feeling it right now. Get out of here, go. See, whenever I'm in trouble, I can just run away. Just hit the gas, man. That's what I'm talking about. Not dying to you guys anymore. This thing is awesome. Look at me go, dude. I'm a brush main, Mom. Can you believe it? I'm a brush main. I have no sons, she says. My mom didn't say that. That was a skit. That was a whole acted skit with a director and a producer and a $2 million budget called I'm a Brush Main and my mom is disappointed in me. Anyways, let's move on to ranked. I love a good team that booyahs. That's how you know it's about to be a good game. We have double beacon on this team. It's so over for them. He's trying to take out my beacon. He's a beacon hater. He's an anti-beacon boy. That's not gonna happen. Not on my turf. Well, to be fair, this is their turf. That's why I placed this beacon, though. They have no idea this is here. This is perfect. This is how you use these things, man. This is what you do. And then you get them with the element of surprise. Uranium. That's the element of surprise in case anyone's ever wondering. They'll never see it coming. This is another good beacon spot right here. This map's got some pretty solid beacon spots, if I do say so myself. I'm saying that as if I came up with them. I didn't. All right, that Clash Blaster needs to go. He is the loudest in the room right now. There we go. All right, okay, it's fine. I killed the Clash Blaster, but I forgot to figure out what how did we wipe out twice like that? Did he kill my beacon, then that also counted as a wipeout? It probably did. Okay, stop dying up there. What are you doing? Dying is the number one cause of death. It's a true fact. Look it up. I'm not making that up. That's not misinformation. That's just true. I do not know any good beacon spots on this map. Maybe right there. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. Oh, good time to run out of ink. Now I look like an idiot. Great showing, Jay. Fantastic job being an idiot. Anyway, I got a double kill. that was pretty cool. I haven't actually jumped to any of them in this game, but it's okay. It's not there for me. It's for my teammates. Being a Octobrush is a service to your teammates, okay? And sometimes you die a lot. This is part of the service, dude. Although I can jump to this one, because this one's right by a... Ooh, this guy has no idea. Has no idea how... He would fall right in! It's almost like the entire thing was bait. I meant to do that the entire time, I swear. Oh, okay, I learned my lesson the first time. I'm getting away from that. Instead, I'm gonna flank them. Hang on, don't die. You, on the other hand, feel free to die. He fell off again! Oh, there's a platform there, okay. Let me not laugh at people for falling off when they haven't even fallen yet. That is a victory. Thank you very much. All right, Octobrush. Kind of my favorite weapon in the game right now. It's gonna be very difficult to beat that. Up until recently, that was all the brush options you had in Splatoon. But in Splatoon 3, they added the paintbrush. This is the longest range brush, which sounds weird to say out loud, but that's not the only thing unique about it. It does almost double the damage of an Octobrush, but its trade-off is that it's a lot slower and it has to wind up before swinging. This is probably the only way they could mix up the playstyle of the brush, so let's see if I can figure it out. Now, I think I have probably picked up this weapon maybe 4 times in my life. You know what I mean? And it was probably a challenge for me to do it. It wasn't even like, oh, I'm just gonna use it just to try it. I was like dared to do it or something. You know what I mean? But that's okay. All right? Because based on the stats, I should like the playstyle of this weapon. I'm already kind of digging it. Yeah, no, you know what? I like this. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. It is really slow. And that's gonna make things a little bit difficult, but I'm unstoppable right now, so who cares? Oh, curling bomb. I love curling bomb. I've never really gotten a kill with it, but don't have to get a kill with it to know that it's good, right? Watch out behind. Okay, all right, I'm getting the hang of this. It's got a more concentrated range, which is difficult because all of them are shooters and stringers, which have very concentrated range. And I, frankly, can't even concentrate myself. So this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm gonna save you the trouble. I'm gonna just save you the trouble, take care of it myself. Hey, he jumped in after me. That's nice. At least, you know, it's good to see that there are morals and people pay their respects in this game still. Number 1 strategy, if you have a weapon that has curling bombs and you're playing Turf War, always, in the very last second, release one like that. It'll do a little bit of extra turfing for you, and boom, that's gonna win us the game right there. I think I gave this advice earlier and it did not prove to be true. But today it's definitely true. I gotcha. Hey, now I know you're there. Ah, you're trying to hide from me, Dynamo? It ain't gonna work. Fool! If I throw this at you, what are you gonna do about that? Hold on, Squiffer alert. Run! Squiffer in the area, time to move. Got him. Nice. I haven't died yet. So, safe to say that I am really enjoying this weapon right now. Whoa! That's why you look both ways before crossing. You never know what could be in... Hey, look at this! Aw, come on, really? That was an MLG shot. Do people still say that? Thanks, guys. No, I really appreciate that. Thanks. No, I'll just hang back here. You guys go do your thing. I'll just hang back here. Don't worry about me. Okay, torpedoes are proving to be a little bit annoying today. What else is new? He's a brush! Did I miss something? What was going on there? I feel like I interrupted something going on. It's like they were having a shootout or something. He like pushed him into an alleyway as if he was pressuring him to give him money that he owed. Oh, I haven't even been able to use it yet, but I have one of my favorite specials in this game right now, which is Wave Breaker. As you can see, I just got hit by Wave Breaker. And there it goes. Does that wall say I kill people for fun? Does that count as a confession? I mean, at what point is that usable in court? Hey, watch it now. You're not gonna redeem it that quick. All right. Paintbrush and ranked. I'm gonna be honest with you, this thing's kind of good. This is how you really are supposed to use curling bomb. There you go. It paints a path for you and you just follow it. It'll never lead you astray. It might lead you to your death, but that's not necessarily leading you astray. All right, time to take down some bad guys. Yeah, baby, that's how we do it. And then we throw down the wave breaker for safekeeping. And we get a wipeout. Dude, I'm having a good time with this weapon. It's weird. When this weapon first came out, I had a perception that I was gonna hate it. I don't know why. The last brush on our list is the Paintbrush Nuvo. This time equipped with point sensor and tentamissiles. I should mention the thing about this weapon that first piqued my interest was the design. When it first was revealed, I couldn't help but notice it sort of resembles the Nautilus, which is my main weapon. Sure enough, that's where the similarities end. It's not like it can hold its charge or anything, but this kit does come with point sensor like the Nautilus. So hooray for me. So we got the kit now that comes with point sensor, which is kind of reminiscent of the Nautilus, which is my main weapon. I guess I wasn't really anticipating a brush to function at all the same way that the Naut does, a splatling. But I don't know, it would've been cool if like you could hold your charge. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense really. It's just, I'm just looking for something to complain about. And if you're looking for something to complain about, be sure to hit that subscribe button because there is plenty more to complain about when it comes to my content. This sub is really not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's pretty good, I guess, in certain ranked modes, and I guess we'll find that out in a minute. But on this weapon, I feel like this would be overpowered with, like, Splat Bomb or something, you know? What if I could take all the elements of my favorite brushes and bring them together? I guess that would be pretty overpowered, and they wouldn't allow that. So that does make sense. Hang on the left! I mean the right! Man, I'd be really bad with professional callouts if I was on a team. This weapon is great. Why did I not use this earlier? I never thought I would ever use brushes, and I've never been incentivized to ever pick up a brush before, so... That's probably why. Uh-oh. Aha! Now you've fallen into my trap. Hang on, I might actually be in your trap. Okay, I got him. You can't name yourself that. Oh! I thought maybe it was something else. But they switched the letters around. Had me fooled, and apparently Nintendo was also completely fooled by that. You know, the only real benefit to point sensor, I mean, I guess it's a good sub, but the real benefit to it is that whenever you track onto somebody and someone else kills them, you get the assist. So at the end of the day, it looks like I killed a lot of people, which is only good in Splatoon, has nothing to do with real life. This is kind of overkill for one guy. Now he's dead, and I look like an idiot. Whoops. Can't trust me with missiles, man. I don't know how to use them. That's actually true. That's one of those statements that is true in real life. I don't know how to use them. Here comes the bride. What? I've never said that before in my life. I don't know where that one came from. Let's pretend I never said that. One of those cringy improvised moments, you know, of which there are many in my content. Hit that subscribe button, by the way. Oh, there's another paintbrush over there. I haven't seen a brush on the other team pretty much all day. So another paintbrush, when I'm using it, is really rare. Well, this just means I have to prove myself as the ultimate paintbrush user. Might be really difficult because this is the first time I'm playing ranked with this specific one. So, challenge accepted, I guess. Rushing in and dying is not working, guys. We need a new strategy. I know it's our favorite strategy, but it's just not, it's not paying the bills right now. This sucks. We can't even leave our spawn. This is actually the worst ever. Rush mains everywhere, I apologize. Clearly there's a brush difference, and it's not me. Double Explosher? There's no way we lose this, right? There's no way we lose. Oh, actually, Explosher on this map is insane. Oh, maybe there's every way we lose this. Now I'm starting to think there's no way we win this. What do we even do in this situation? Okay, alright. See, I always have a good time with this weapon as soon as we're playing Turf War, and then the second I step into Anarchy, it all goes downhill, like immediately. You know what? This weapon is not fast enough to kind of pick up your things and leave. Because, you know, with a normal brush, you can hit the gas and just leave. With this weapon, you gotta kind of put your foot on the gas, wait for the delay, and then you could start moving. And it's like, that's not gonna save me from anything. And launch it. Okay, 2 is good enough. I would like a little bit more than that, but 2 is fine, because we can reclaim the zone. Watch out for the Explosher! Oh, this game is just as much of a nightmare as I thought it was gonna be. I knew the second I saw those Exploshers, this was gonna be a weird one. They have no idea. They're done! You're cooked! We're winning this one, baby! We are winning this one! Just hope that works. Nice, GG's. Oh man, wow. I literally had only good experience today. Except for the times that I died and I lost and I got really frustrated. That did happen. But if we ignore the bad, it's only good. And that's just math. Brush mains, I'd like to say, I started this video as a hater. I'm leaving this video as an ally. Will I ever use brushes myself? No. No, I'm not gonna do that. Were you crazy? No.